started talking and I'm going to cry.
That's hard!
Oh my gosh, you guys, like, the fact that, like, today's my birthday and, like, dance marathon is, dance marathon is where my heart's at. Like, to be here and be in front of you guys. I'm going in, I'm going out there. Like, I just, like, I'm trying to take it all in. Like, it's just, like, full circle, you know? Yeah, all right, we can cheer, we can cheer. Okay, so I'm going to share my story. My name is Catherine Marie Torres. People call me Tori. You guys can call me Katie, Tori, whatever you want. I just graduated Carmel last year. I wasn't able to make it to my graduation because of my chronic arthritis and fibromyalgia. So that was really hard, and just like not to have closure too. I didn't get to go to my cabinet banquet, which sucked, you know, because I was in cabinet for 3 years, and to not be able to go was really hard. But I want to tell you guys, so I get to stand up here in front of you guys, and you guys are gonna die. So basically, when I was 2 years old, I was diagnosed with juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and basically, like, my right ankle was like super swollen, and my parents, they're like, okay, what's going on? Like, did she break it or something? And so they took me to a bunch of doctors, and like the doctors put me in a cast, and 6 weeks later the cast came off, and my ankle was significantly more swollen and discolored, and it was no bueno. It was bad. So long story short, I went to Riley afterwards, and my pediatric rheumatologist, Dr. Ballinger, and if you guys came to CDM last year, she actually came and supported me and gave me a hug like while I was sharing my story, which is like the kind of care that you get at Riley Hospital, which I'll touch on in a minute. But yeah, basically from the age of 2 to 17 years old, my arthritis was like under control. Like, went to Carmel, like ran cross country for 2 years, swam freshman year, LOL. Like just not good, but it was fine. I was fine, you know, I was a healthy kid. I went to Riley once a month and got an IV of a drug called Remicade, and it didn't really affect me. You know, arthritis was just part of my story. It didn't really affect me at all. And then second semester of my senior year, so this past December of 2014, like things got really bad, and my arthritis it turned into chronic juvenile rheumatoid arthritis, and I had to be on a lot of heavy painkillers, and I had to be in a wheelchair, and the pain in my legs got really bad. So I'm gonna kind of share a story, and just like I want you guys to like enter into this pain with me and just like feel for a second. So I've been to the ER 4 times in like the past year, just because the pain gets so bad and I just can't put weight on my legs. And so I remember it was the day before my grad party, and I'm laying in my basement, just laying there watching TV, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom, and I couldn't go to school that day, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom. And to have your mind say, okay, get up and go to the bathroom, and to have your legs like not respond, it's terrifying. So I called my mom, and she was over at my friend Isaac Beasley's house. Isaac's like one of my best friends. He can't be here. He's really involved with IUDM. But anyway, my mom was at Mrs. Beasley's house. They were planning my grad party, and I was like, Mom, like I can't get up. Like I need you to like call 911. We're gonna have to take an ambulance to Riley. Like it's really bad. And so I remember the pain. I remember the paramedics had to come down the stairs into the basement, and I remember I remember closing my eyes, but they had to like scoop me up, and I remember just clenching my fists and like throwing my head back and clenching my teeth and my eyes, and just like that pain was so deep and so severe. Sorry. And so the paramedics were so nice, and they picked me up and they put me on the stretcher, and they put me in the back of the ambulance, and I went to downtown Raleigh to the ER. I got IVs of morphine and fentanyl, and like for those of you guys who don't know, like that's really heavy stuff. Like that's the good stuff. Like they put me on stuff that like people like in the army get on, you know, like. So the pain was intense. It really was, and so from December of 2014 until December of 2015, so this past December, I was in a wheelchair, like in and out. I was on heavy painkillers every single day. And like to do college on narcotics is not fun, let me tell you. So guys, like I just want to like share my story. 2 months ago, I had to take my wheelchair to my English final, and like that was hard, you know, very humbling. But I get to stand up here today, and I get to say like, yeah, my legs are in pain, but guys, they're not in pain because of the arthritis and because of the fibromyalgia. They're in pain because I'm training to run a half marathon. I'm so much better, and like, I do believe like my faith has made me well, and I firmly believe that. But guys, like I would not be here if it weren't for Riley Hospital for Children. Like that hospital has made me into the person I am today, and I'm really freaking proud to be here. And Carmel Marathon, guys, like you should be so humbled to be part of this. Like I want you guys to just like take a minute and just like soak this in. Like look around you with like 1,000 peers. Like you guys are giving up a Saturday night in high school to give. Like as a Riley kid, like I am truly humbled. Like straight up, you guys are freaking awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, like give yourselves a round of applause, guys. And like you seniors, like I see you, like Katie Dickerson, like Kate Elisha, like soak it up. Sammy and Gabby, like Olivia, all you guys, like enjoy this. Like you guys should be freaking humbled to be led by Miss Sarah Wolf and Gabby Crowley and Samantha McKenzie. Like these girls have given everything they have this past year, and they poured out so much hard work. Like give them a round of applause. I don't know, guys. Like all I'm saying is Riley Hospital is incredible, and the care that you get there is so authentic and so sincere, and like it takes, okay, I'm going to end on this. It takes a special person to go into the medical field and to see people suffer and be in pain and this agony and like watch people die and be like, I can't help them, you know, like do whatever you can to help them, but like sometimes it's not enough. Like that takes a special person, but it's a whole new ballgame when you're dealing with kids. Like to enter into Raleigh Hospital and to see the pain in these kids' faces and it's like, it's so real, you guys. Like, and so like, yeah, we say FTK and like that's awesome and that's so beautiful, but like, those 3 letters have so much meaning. And so I want to end by saying this, like this last hour of this marathon, guys, like enjoy it. Like feel and soak it up and do whatever you can to just be thankful to be here because like as much as I wish this happened all the time, like it doesn't. Like you should be so humbled to be part of this. Yeah, so I want to end by chanting FTK, but like guys, I want so much passion and so much heart to go behind those 3 letters. Like just like, why are you here? Like, think about that. Like, who are you standing for? Like, who are you sacrificing for? Like, who are you giving hope to? Just like, think about that for a second. All right, let's do it. You ready? FTK.